Hi, my name's Abby, and if it's your first time watching me, welcome. And if you've watched my other videos, welcome back. So I was just about to take out my hair and I decided I'm going to make a video whilst taking out my hair talking about what I've learned from surviving cancer, and also tomorrow I turned 30, so I guess you could say it's one of those videos that I'm talking about wisdom and just things I've learned. And it's a video not just for cancer survivors, but it's for anybody out there going through a difficult time. I just want you to know that it gets better when you get better. That's right, it gets better when you decide that it gets better. And that's, I'm going to start taking out my hair now. So that's one of the things that I did learn, is that I had to be my own hero. I had to save myself. Hi, sorry, I had to cut the camera because it turns out I can't untwist my hair and talk at the same time, so I just quickly had to do it off camera. So yeah, back to what I was saying about I had to be my own hero. I think that's where I was, yeah. And I mean that by I had to put myself first. That's something that I never did post chemo. I was always running around looking out for other people. I just felt like that's what I had to do. I felt like I couldn't be me. Like, I always thought I was me, but I was the me that people wanted me to be. So these past 2 years, especially since when I stopped chemotherapy in 2018, I definitely went on a journey. Like, literally, I traveled a lot, and I traveled by myself around the US and a few countries in Europe, and I did the same again this year. And these past 2 years, I've just really put all of my energy, all of my time, all of my attention into me. I've really taken care of myself and allowed myself to do the things that I wanted to do and that I still want to do, and like make plans for the future, more or less thinking about me. And if people that I meet don't align with that, it sounds harsh, but step left, because I know that this is my life and it's up to me to take control of that. And it's something that I've definitely become more comfortable in. And I don't know if it's because as you grow older, you grow wiser, but I definitely care less now about what people think. I really feel like life is too short, especially when I was diagnosed with my illness. I was like, damn, man, life is just way too short to care about what other people think. And it's such a waste to not do certain things because you're worried about what someone's going to say. And you really shouldn't care. And I honestly feel like we dramatize things. We assume what other people are going to think about us or how they're going to feel, but the truth is we actually don't know. So we create all these scenarios in our heads, and it can sometimes like stop us from doing what we really want to do. But the truth is just don't care what other people think. And that's definitely something that I've let go of these past 2 years. Also, I'm definitely more comfortable in myself and who I am. I've accepted that there will always be someone taller than me, someone smaller than me, someone bigger than me, someone skinnier than me, someone with longer hair than me, someone prettier than me, someone with whatever. There's always going to be someone that is better than me, but that's okay because we are all unique. And I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable with that. Like, I am who I am, and you guys, you are who you are, and just own that. Be comfortable, because I feel like when you step into who you are and you own it and you're proud of that, it's just like, man, nothing can stop you. And that's another thing about surviving cancer. I just feel like I'm more stronger in life. I feel like if I can take chemotherapy, I feel like I can take anything, and so it's definitely helped get rid of fear. I tend to just do it. I don't stop myself. I don't talk myself out of things like I used to. If like before I was diagnosed, if I wanted to do something, I would kind of be like, But now I just go for it, because again, it goes back to life is too short. So if we have today and you want to do something, then just go for it. I'm also feel like cancer has taught me to let go of things that I can't control, but at the same time understand I am in control. So I mean that in terms of like, some things we just can't control, it's out of our hands, like my disease, for example. That was a WTF moment. I couldn't predict that. However, I could control how I reacted to it. And of course, I went through all the emotions and blah, blah, blah. But afterwards, I decided to see the positives in my disease and the positive sides, and like how it's made me stronger as a person. I choose to look to the positives rather than like the negatives of what it's done for me. I choose to now focus on the uplifting side of it. And that's definitely important when it comes to like thoughts and feelings. So like, for example, you know, we all have negative thoughts and positive thoughts, negative thoughts. But for me, if it's a negative thought, I swipe it left, and if it's a positive thought, I swipe it right. And I allow myself to have these thoughts, but I just like observe. And I feel like if the negative thought does nothing for me, and all it's trying to do, because sometimes we have an idea and it's like, oh, I want to act on it, but then we don't, because of all these negative thoughts. And what if is that thought trying to stop you from being great? Basically, is that thought just fear trying to stop you from leaning into something that's going to better you? And when I ask myself this question, like, am I trying to talk myself out of doing something? And it could be naturally an instinct, like my instincts are saying danger, danger, please don't do it. And if it's generally something that is dangerous, then obviously I will acknowledge that. But if it's just trying to stop me from doing something because of fear, then I have to swipe it left. I don't allow my negativity to consume me, or even fear. I just feel so brave. As I said, like, I feel like if I can survive cancer and I can have like take chemotherapy, I feel like I can do anything. But I feel like, sorry, the storage on my camera was full, so I had to delete some things, and now my battery's about to die, so I'm going to quickly wrap this up. So yeah, I feel a lot more stronger in myself as a person. I'm definitely a lot more confident in myself, and that just comes from me not really caring what other people think. And ultimately, I listen to myself. I go within. Even if I do ask for advice, I always go back to myself and go with what works best for me. If there's anybody out there that's going through a difficult time, I'm sending you lots of love, light, and positivity. If you've watched the end of my video and you like it, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, and feel free to subscribe for future content that I will be putting out. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to see you in my next video. Bye.